Hey, I'm Officer Burst. I'll have to use the police department. The only reason I pulled you over, man, because you were going 59 and 40. Are you the registered owner?
No, my mom.
Okay, your mom. Does anybody have a medical marijuana card or smoke card?
I do, but...
You have a medical marijuana card? Okay.
No, I mean, I just moved here, so I don't have my purse on me. I just came to McDonald's.
Okay, do you have a... Is it out of Florida?
It's here.
Where's your medical?
This is my mom's car.
Okay, I could ask my dispatch.
I have it at my mom's house, so I literally just...
Okay, cool.
So I left my purse at the house.
Okay.
I have a picture of it as well.
Okay, perfect. You got one too?
But I have one too as well.
Okay. When's the last time y'all smoked in the vehicle?
I've never smoked in a vehicle. This is my mom's car.
Perfect. Do you guys have, is there a reason why it smells like it? Do you guys have anything with you?
This is just in the garage. I just asked if I can come to McDonald's.
Okay. Is there anything on you at all, sir?
No.
Like, okay, not even, like, is it on your prescribed, if it's in the prescribed container, then that's fine.
Nothing is in here.
Okay. Huh?
By law, you have to keep it at home.
Well, unless it's in your prescribed container.
You're still not allowed to take it. You have to keep it at home.
Okay, so you know a lot more than I do.
Yes, ma'am. You are not allowed, right?
Okay. Is there anything illegal in the vehicle, such as guns, drugs, paraphernalia? Okay, do you mind if I take a quick look in your vehicle and I get you guys out of the way? Okay, do you have anything on your person?
No. I don't have my purse on me.
No, anything on your person?
No.
Where are you guys coming from?
Useless. That's what we just say.
No, where are you guys coming from?
Useless, my house.
Okay, yes, we are.
Yeah, she's...
Okay.
Yeah. That's the address. I live at a place with you.
Okay, have you had anything to drink at all?
No.
Huh?
I really just moved to you.
I'm not allowed to smoke in your car.
Bianca.
Take off me.
Get him out of the car. Get him out of the car.
I love it.
If you guys want to stay over there,
Yeah, absolutely.
if you guys want to stay over there,
You want to do anything? You don't mind if I touch you real quick? We'll stand over here. Just put your hands on the window. If it's more comfortable, you can lean up against the car. Just put your hands.
she's being like snapping. You could have marijuana in the pristine.
So when I pull off the marijuana thing here, we're gonna see. We'll charge the illegal.
Turn around, put your hand on your back.
Huh?
Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
For what?
What you tell me?
For what?
We'll figure it out in a minute. Huh?
Your concealed weapon.
Don't tense up. Don't tense up. Don't tense up.
Babe, calm down first
Why are you
of all.
tense at?
Be compliant, babe. Calm down. This is
There's a
mom's...
fucking gun under your seat.
This is my mom's car. First of all, this is my mom's car. This is
Okay,
not...
well, he's under arrest for...
Bro, why you gotta talk up like that, bro?
For
We
what?
could have
This
just
is my
handcuffed
mom's
you and we
car.
could have just dealt with this.
Because I don't even know what
This is my mom's car.
But that's fine,
Wait
but
a
for now
second.
you're just
Hold
gonna
on.
go in
This could be
cuffs.
my
You're just being
mom's car.
detained. That's all you had to do was go in cuffs and chill. Why you gotta tense up like that? Because now that makes you look bad.
No,
You
But
see
he
what
has
I'm
no
saying,
right
though?
because of course.
Do you see what I'm saying, though?
I'm not backing up because you
Wanna
have
stand
no
right
right
over
to
there for
arrest him. This is my mother's car.
Turn around, put your hand on your back.
This is my mother's car. You guys have... Babe, they have no right. This is my mom's car.
Right
They
now,
have-
you're going to be placed under arrest.
I don't give a fuck. This is my mom's car, so we can
Excellent.
call my mom right now. So you have no right to
Take her
arrest...
for resisting.
I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't give a fuck. Stop, bro. Fuck all of you, bro. Go to hell. Honestly, on God. No, because you're not gonna take it for something that isn't even his. I don't care, bro. Call my mom. I don't give a fuck. This is my mom's car. I literally just fucking moved here to come and get fucking McDonald's.
Welcome to useless.
Fuck you. Everything.
Well, then go back to where you came from.
Sure would.
All right.
Wouldn't think twice
Hey,
about it.
Bush.
I don't give a fuck, Dominique.
Damn.
Fucking hands out of my fucking underwear. bro.
Okay, well, I need to search your
I
person.
don't give a fuck.
Go ahead first.
Keep laughing because y'all make $20 an hour, bro.
I make more than you.
$20.65, bro, on Indeed. Okay, I
make a
make
lot
way
more than
more than you.
Maybe you
21.65.
shouldn't believe
Okay.
everything you read on the internet.
Have a seat in the car.
whatever, bro. No fucking
Have a seat in the car. Hey, use that expensive money to find you out.
Yeah, I would.
1026. Can you run criminal histories on both driver and passenger, see if they are a convicted felon?
It's gonna be a Diamondback 380 auto.
That's not.
Where's your keys? Okay. We're gonna have to leave it with the vehicle because your vehicle is being towed, okay?
Can I call my sister to come get it?
Nope. Why? Because you lost that chance.
Yeah, you lost any opportunity to be helped out.
You're more than fucking
God
right.
bless you.
This is stuff.
It's her mom's key. Unless her mom smokes marijuana. Oh, it's Truly? Truly!
And face the wall.
Go ahead, need a little bit more forward. You're relaxing a little, just like
Turn around. You can go ahead and sit down.
It's the way many traffic stops do: routine, conversational, and deceptively calm. A brief explanation for the stop is offered, framed around speed. Nothing in the opening moments signals urgency or danger. The officer's tone is controlled, almost casual, and the occupants respond without hostility. This early calm matters because it establishes the baseline against which every later escalation must be measured. When authority eventually tightens its grip, the contrast will be stark. Within seconds, the stop shifts away from traffic enforcement and toward investigative probing. Questions pivot to vehicle ownership, registration, and almost immediately to marijuana. This transition is subtle but critical. The officer has not articulated any observable impairment, contraband in plain view, or criminal conduct beyond the alleged speed. Instead, the line of questioning widens, fishing for a justification to move beyond the original scope of the stop. This is where discretion begins to overtake necessity. The conversation around medical marijuana exposes an imbalance of knowledge and power. The occupants attempt to explain their status, their cards, and where documentation might be located. The officer responds with partial corrections and uncertainty, signaling a shaky grasp of the governing rules while still asserting authority over them. That imbalance is not neutral. When an officer is unsure of the law but confident in command, uncertainty becomes leverage rather than caution. Smell becomes the linchpin. The officer asserts an order associated with marijuana. This claim unverifiable on camera and impossible for viewers to independently confirm functions as a universal solvent in traffic stops. Order is frequently treated as sufficient to expand a detention, request consent, and justify a search. Here, it does all three. The occupants deny recent use in the vehicle and offer benign explanations, but the claim stands unchallenged. Once invoked, it reshapes the entire encounter. The officer asks about contraband broadly: weapons, drugs, anything illegal. This question is not neutral. It primes the interaction towards suspicion. Moments later, consent to search is requested. Importantly, the request is framed as a convenience, just a quick look to get everyone on their way. That framing minimizes the gravity of consent, downplaying the rights being waived and the consequences that can follow. Consent obtained under the weight of authority and implied delay is rarely as voluntary as it appears. As the search begins, control over physical space tightens. The occupants are repositioned, directed where to stand, how to place their hands, how to orient their bodies. These commands are not responses to resistance, they precede it. Authority is being rehearsed, not enforced. The environment becomes one of compliance training rather than investigation, and the line between detention and arrest begins to blur. The pivotal shift occurs when handcuffs enter the scene. Up to this point, the stop has been framed as investigatory and temporary. The moment hands are ordered behind the back, that framing collapses. The officer offers no clear explanation for why restraints are necessary. Questions from the occupants are met with deflection rather than justification. The logic becomes circular. Compliance is demanded because authority is asserted, and authority is asserted because compliance is demanded. This is where escalation psychology takes hold. The officer interprets confusion and protest as resistance. The occupant interprets unexplained restraint as unlawful force. Each reaction reinforces the other. The officer's commands grow sharper, the occupant's objections grow louder. What could have been a verbal clarification becomes physical control. The encounter tips from ambiguity into confrontation. A firearm is then introduced into the narrative not through transparent explanation, but as a sudden justification after the fact. The discovery is framed as validating the escalation retroactively. Yet the firearm's presence raises immediate questions that remain unanswered in the moment: ownership, accessibility, legality, and knowledge. Instead of pausing to clarify, the officer treats the discovery as confirmation that force was always warranted. This is a common pattern in bodycam footage. Later facts are used to excuse earlier decisions, even if those facts were unknown at the time those decisions were made. Throughout this phase, the officer's language shifts from procedural to personal. The focus moves from lawful thresholds to behavioral judgment. The occupant is criticized not for specific actions, but for how they look, how they tensed, how they failed to perform compliance correctly. This reframing matters. When policing becomes about demeanor rather than conduct, nearly any reaction can be construed as suspicious. At the same time, the officer oscillates between labeling the individual as merely detained and treating them as under arrest. This ambiguity is not accidental. It allows maximum control with minimal explanation. The detained person is told they are not under arrest, but is handcuffed, searched, and verbally boxed in. This liminal state strips rights without triggering the officer's obligation to articulate probable cause clearly. The surrounding officers reinforce this dynamic. Rather than de-escalating, they echo the framing that resistance created the problem. The narrative becomes one of missed opportunity. If only the occupant had relaxed, if only they had complied faster, none of this would have happened. Responsibility subtly shifts away from the initial decision to restrain and onto the reaction to that decision. Verbal hostility erupts, but it does so after the power imbalance has already hardened. The anger is not the cause of escalation, it is the byproduct. Raised voices, insults, and defiance become the most visible elements of the scene, and therefore the easiest to blame. This is how encounters are often remembered, not by the quiet legal missteps at the beginning, but by the loud emotional collapse at the end. The stop now bears little resemblance to its origin. What began as a speed inquiry has transformed into multiple arrests, charges, and a tow. The officer's discretion has snowballed. Each decision justifies the next, not because the law requires it, but because backing down would require acknowledging that the escalation itself was optional. The towing of the vehicle underscores this point. Requests for alternatives are denied, not on legal necessity, but as punishment for attitude. Compliance is no longer about safety or evidence, it is about obedience. The message is clear: cooperation is transactional, and dissent, even lawful dissent, has consequences. In the background, procedural steps continue. Criminal histories are run, items are catalogued, and control is maintained. These actions lend an air of inevitability to what is happening, as though the outcome was preordained. But inevitability here is an illusion. At multiple junctures, different choices could have produced different results. The system did not force this path, it allowed it. This first part of the story is not about whether a firearm was present or whether marijuana laws were technically violated. It is about how authority expands when unchecked, how vague suspicion replaces clear cause, and how quickly a citizen's position can deteriorate once explanations give way to commands. The law is not applied as a fixed standard, it is wielded as a flexible tool.